Hey everybody. So, do you feel lonely on your journey? It's something that I think everybody in some way experiences at one point or another. But before I get into that, actually, if you haven't hit subscribe or the notifications bell, click it. Really appreciate that. It just means you get a little notification every time I upload a new video. Now, feeling lonely in your journey is something that I think everybody can relate to in some way or another, and it's not about trying to fix that. It's not about trying not to be lonely. And loneliness is purely an interpretation. You might just be on a journey where, the people that you surround yourself with, they may not be on the same journey, which is fine, which is okay, which is beautiful. And actually, if you allow that to be, it makes the loneliness easier. And loneliness is purely an interpretation. Loneliness is a set of circumstances that aren't being fulfilled. It's your preference that you would be surrounded by people, or that people would support you, or that people would be on the same journey as you. That's your preference. It's not something that you actually can control. So if you are trying to make a change in the world, if you are trying to do or to be different, if you're trying to push the social kind of norms, if you're trying to make millions of pounds or dollars or make a big difference, then there are going to be times when it's going to get lonely, because you are the only one. And because to do those things, to make that change, to earn millions, to do those massive things, you have to do what 99% of the world don't do, which by default means if only 1% of the world do it, then there are going to be times when there's not that many people doing the same thing as you. You all right, mate? So it's okay to not have company on your journey, but know that that is purely a perception. Know that you can let go of that no matter what is going on in your life, okay? Loneliness is purely a set of preferences that aren't being met, and an interpretation of a preference, isn't it, Dexter? Dexter agrees. So just make sure that you really want what you're working towards, because if you do, that will get you through those times when maybe it feels like you're the only one. That's when you have to dig deep. That's when you have to keep going. Even if everybody or everything or all the circumstances are telling you not to, you have to dig deep and keep going. And I'm saying this message just as much to myself as I am to you. So if you've made a commitment, if you are working towards something, make sure you stick to it. Make sure that no matter how you feel, whether you do wish that there were others along the journey with you, you keep going, because, in time this too shall pass, and there'll be a time when you are surrounded by an abundance of people. Okay, so if your journey is to make a huge difference and a huge change in this world, you are doing what 99% of the world are not doing. So like I said, there are going to be times when it may feel like you're the only one. Dig deep, keep going, and move forward. Send you lots of love. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notifications bell, and I'll see you very soon.